So these are some of the coolest portable devices that I currently own, both vintage and modern, and I just want to go through them with you guys. This one here is a Sony Mavica, and the really cool thing about this device here is that it's a camera that takes floppy disks. You can actually take photos onto floppy disks, and also you can also take photos with an SD card as well. This one here is the A1 Pro, Doosan A1 Pro. It's English to Korean dictionary, but it also has other dictionaries built in. It has also has some other cool tools. It's a really cool device. This one here is a Motorola Razr. Such a beautiful phone. I really love this phone. Back in the day, this phone was all the rage. I mean, look how beautiful it is. And the battery lasts forever. The last time I charged this device was months ago. And look at that. It still has some battery life. Some battery life. This one here is the BlackBerry. I believe this one was the Curve. Yeah, it is the Curve. One of my favorite devices back then. Having a device like this, you're pretty much set because it had everything that you needed back then. This one here is actually a portable music player. This is a Samsung Galaxy Player 5, and this was in response to the iPod by Apple. That's Samsung's attempt to create a music player, portable music player. This one here, I believe, is a Note 4, and really, really cool device. I had a great time with it until recently when it stopped booting up properly. This one here, I believe, is the iPhone 2. I could be wrong, but look at that. Such a beautiful device. One of the best designs of the iPhone, if you ask me. And this one here is the BlackBerry Z10. It's one of the nice phones that BlackBerry made with the BB10. That's the BlackBerry 10 OS. Very, very nice and sleek. And the cool thing about this one is that the cover, the back comes off. You can actually replace the battery, believe it or not. That makes this phone a really cool phone. Only thing is that, it's no longer supported. That's BB10, so you can only get limited apps on them. This one here is the LG. It's a clamshell phone. I'm not sure what the name was particularly. But in the early 2000s, these phones were all the rage. And to end the call, one of the cool things about these phones is to end the call, you just snap this. And that was a really cool feature to, like, if you want to hang up on somebody, that's what you do. This one here is a Samsung Omnia 2. And this was the original Windows mobile. So this was a Windows mobile phone, and this preceded the Windows Phone. So a very historical phone, and it was a smartphone. And this one here is a BlackBerry Priv. Look at that. The cool thing about this phone, obviously, is this really cool keyboard, slide out keyboard. So if ever somebody tells you that, there's only so much form factor that modern phones can take, just tell them that the BlackBerry Priv would like to have a word. It was a very cool phone, really ahead of its time. These two devices here are portable voice recorders. And back in the day before the smartphone, you had devices, like cameras, you had voice recorders, you had organizers, and these were quite popular back in the day. Voice recorders, if you were in school, like universities, these came in quite handy. This one here is a device that I recently purchased. This is the Anbernic device. It's one of those portable handheld devices. I must say, for a really cheap device, this device is really one of my favorites because it comes with a whole bunch of retro and vintage games on it. Very, very cool device. I really love it. I love it so much I bought multiples of it. This is the OG Zune HD, and this device is a portable music player that is iconic because the whole tile user interface of Windows 8 and Windows 8.1 and even Windows 10 originated from the UI of this device here. You can see the tiles. It was so good, especially the desktop software of this thing here was so good that Microsoft tried to replicate it in the whole operating system. But I don't think they took the best elements, and to be honest, they should have just taken the form factor of this device and turned it into a phone, in my opinion. This one here is the Zune. It was like the second generation Zune, and this one had an actual hard disk drive in there, and it was very, very good. I really liked this a lot. This was one of my favorite devices. You wouldn't catch me without this device. Portable music player, great sound, had some really good games on it as well. Very, very nice device. I think it was better than the iPod if you ask me. And last but not the least, this one here is the BlackBerry Passport. Back in the day, I had, I think everyone had BlackBerry Passport envy because having this phone meant that you had your life figured out. You were likely a business owner or somebody in corporate. It was quite expensive, and it was a status symbol. When BlackBerry came out with this, I mean, I think a lot of people were in awe how big this phone was and how wide it was. It was unique because it wasn't just big, it was just wide. Compare it to a normal phone, you see how wide this thing is, and it was completely the shape of a passport. I think it was the exact shape of a passport, a normal passport, and that's why it was called the BlackBerry Passport. But it's a very iconic device, this one. Now, which one of all of these devices is your favorite? Let me know in the comment section.